What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and today I'm to some Saturday picks for today. We are definitely looking to cash out on these plays. So if you guys are looking to cash out with me on these Saturday picks, make sure to comment down below your favorite pick of the day and smash that like button. Let's get this video to 600 likes for that bonus play. You guys have been smashing that like button in recent videos, and we've been cashing out on those bonus plays that I leave down in the pinned comment. So if you guys do want another bonus play from today's picks, just smash that like button and get this video to 600 likes. There is a bunch of value, especially from games that aren't currently up yet on PrizePicks. So if you guys do want the most value out of this day, it will most likely be in some games that are coming up later today. I will be dropping a bunch of plays on my Instagram, so stay on the lookout for that. If you guys follow me at PickPlug on PickPlugYT on Instagram, you guys will be able to get access to those picks. Instagram is also linked in the pinned comment and the description below. Now, the outlet did just drop a free play for today on Chalkboard. They had the DeJounte Murray for 7.5 assists, as well as the Karl-Anthony Towns for the over on 11.5 assists. This did cash out. This is just one of their free plays. Now, they've been cashing out picks left and right, especially with their exclusive picks. But if you guys do want occasional free picks, they also do post them from time to time in the outlets, which is linked in the pinned comment below, as well as the description. Join up on the free Discord, especially if you guys want access to these high value 2-pick plays. But if you guys do want to win consistently and make profit over time, the outlet VIP is for you. Join up on their exclusive picks, linked in the pinned comment below. We got some great plays ahead of us for today. So as always, make sure to smash that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these high value picks. A lot of plays do get taken off the board very often. So if you guys want these plays as soon as they drop, make sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these slips. But without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we'll be staying in the points section, scrolling down here to Karl-Anthony Towns for 24.5 points. This one is going to be for more. As you guys can see, in the last 5 games, Karl-Anthony Towns has hit this line in 3 out of those last 5 games. The most recent game, he did play against OKC, which they are #1 in defense with the points allowed. They are pretty solid at defending, so it is expected that he goes on the under for this line. But if we look here on Outlier, there is a lot of valuable information that we can see from these statistics. Overall, Karl-Anthony Towns has hit this line in 5 out of his last 10 games, averaging 24.3. But he has gone on decent stretches. For example, he did hit this line having 30+ points in 3 straight games. Head to head, he's also 100% hitting this line in the last 2 games that they've played. And he is going up against the Chicago Bulls, which are really struggling overall with points allowed. They are 29th in points allowed, which is the 2nd worst in the league. And versus the center position, they are 28th, which is the 3rd worst in the league, allowing up to 21.9 points per game from the center position alone. Now, you guys may be looking at his recent performance. He did have 17 points, but one thing I will say about Karl-Anthony Towns, and a lot of NBA stars actually do something similar, is when they do have back-to-back games. For example, today is a back-to-back game for Karl-Anthony Towns. They do underperform or play with less effort the day before. So if we can see here for versus Orlando, he did end up winning that game by 20+ points. So he only had 16 points in that game. But then the next game, going up against the Washington Wizards, he ended up having 30 points. And this gap was 2 days, so he ended up having 32 points in that game. Same thing here. There was a rest day in between. He had 31 points. And now it is a pattern where the next game he did underperform, because the day after it is going to be a back-to-back going up against a top bottom 10 defenses. 4 points allowed. He's exceeded this line in 4 out of his last 5 games, averaging 27 points per game. Another thing is, in their last matchup, he did end up playing 39.1 minutes against Chicago in a loss. So I do believe he will get plenty of usage in this game, and overall leading him to go on the over for this line. Overall, I really do like this line. If you guys do like this line or any other plays that you guys may have come up with on your own, go ahead and add these free or discounted props from Chalkboard to your slips. Not only do they have a bunch of these NBA 6-pack discounted props, but they also do have a free line today for James Harden on 0.5 points. All this combined can just help you win money today. And on top of that, when you use code TROPHY, you will be able to win up to 100 times on your first payout boost, as well as being able to double your first deposit. If you deposit $20, you'll get an additional $20 to bet, all the way up to $100. This is a huge opportunity. They rarely give out 6-packs like this for discount plays, and you can use all of these. So if you guys want access to these huge discounted props, click the link in the description below, download Chalkboard, and use code TROPHY to win up to 100 times on that slip, as well as being able to double your first deposit. For our next line, it is not currently yet up on PrizePicks, but it will be up later today. We'll be going over to the Outlier app. And if, again, you guys do want access to the Outlier app, it is linked in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We're looking at Brook Lopez for 14.5 points plus rebounds. This one is going to be for more. Within his last 10 games, he has hit this line in 8 out of those last 10 games, averaging 19.5, and now he's going up against Portland, which is one of the worst defensive teams in the league, allowing up to 23 points per game, as well as 22 or 20. They're 23rd in the rank for points allowed, and they're 22nd in the league for rebounds allowed. And on top of that, they're even worse versus the center position. They're 27th in the league for points allowed and 27th versus the rebounds allowed tab, giving up to 21.5 points per game versus center position, as well as 13.7 rebounds per game. Now, he's already been on a pretty solid run, going on the over for majority of his last games. But not only that, he's hit this line in the last 2 games that he's played against Portland, hitting this line as well in 8 straight games versus the bottom 10 defenses for rebounds allowed, averaging 21.1 points plus rebounds per game. Now, what I noticed about Portland is that they really do struggle against centers. A lot of centers and big men in general that go up against Portland do have good games. On top of that, Brook Lopez is getting a solid amount of minutes. In his last 2 games, he only got 23.8 minutes in one of them and 22.7, but for the most part, he does average 30.8 minutes within the last 10 games. And versus Portland, we should expect at least 25 to 27 points or 27 minutes this game. And if he does get that, he's hit this line in 24 minutes. So I definitely do like this line for the over in general. Expecting a lot of pick and rolls, and him hitting this line in 70% out of his last 20 games is pretty impressive. So if you guys do like this line, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I know for a fact that RotoWire is absolutely loving all of Brook Lopez plays. As you guys can see, every single line for Brook Lopez is leading to the over, and most of the RotoWire predictions are saying that he's going to go on the over for his props. Now, the special thing about RotoWire is that you guys can see all of the lines, and you can see which sportsbooks have them. Now, a lot of lines are different on, let's say, Sleeper has a different line than PrizePicks, so this is definitely a very key feature that is necessary if you guys are line shopping. As well as the research tab, you guys can plainly see which lines to go on the over and under for, as well as the line movements tab. You guys know well that a lot of people do use the line trend strategy to be able to predict whether the line is going to go on the over or under just by the previous change. Using the line trend strategy can help you be incredibly profitable. For example, this line was previously at 6.5 and it got decreased by 15%. A lot of people may look at that and see a huge opportunity to make money. So if you guys want to get more into that, click the link in the pinned comment below, download the RotoWire Picks app, and try out their picks. For our last line today, we'll be going back over to the Outlier app. Again, this line is coming up most likely pretty soon in the day, so stay out for the lookout for that. And again, if you guys do want a bonus pick, all you got to do is smash that like button, get this video to 600 likes for that bonus play, which will be posted in the pinned comment below. As soon as this video hits 600 likes, we've been on a 3-game streak with these bonus picks, so don't miss out on it. We'll be going here to Outlier, looking at Victor Wembanyama for 27.5 points. This one is going to be for more. The reason why I do like this line is because he recently did just play the Denver Nuggets just today, and he's going on a back-to-back against the Denver Nuggets again. Now, this game that he did play, it was absolutely amazing. He had 35 points, and he's just really playing excellent in the last couple of games, shooting a bunch of threes, getting a bunch of shot attempts, and he's just overall shooting a lot more confidently, having higher field goal percentages, and he's exceeded this line 27.5 in 6 out of his last 7 games versus the bottom 10 defenses for points allowed. Now, the Denver Nuggets are in a very tough spot right now defensively. We haven't seen them play like this in a couple years, especially defensively. Jokic is dropping crazy numbers and still losing. And if we look at the overall statistics for points allowed, they are sitting at 24 in their rank a line up to 117.6 points per game versus teams. Now, like I said before, he's been killing teams that are in the bottom 10 defenses, hitting this line in 6 out of his last 7 games. So overall, I do like this line for the over. He only had 33 minutes the last game in a pretty tight game, and he was still able to go on the over against the Denver Nuggets. He also had a great amount of rebounds, but for me personally, the rebounds, points plus rebounds tab is a little bit too high for me, 39.5. For Victor Wembanyama, he's hit this line in 4 out of his last 10 games. He did have 53 in the last game, but honestly, I do think that sportsbooks are juicing this line. He may fall short, especially because he's failed to hit this line in 6 out of his last 7 games at home. So you guys can take that into account if you want, but I like the line for the points on the over. If you guys like this line, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you guys do want additional exclusive plays, the outlet will be dropping a full list of slips for multiple DFS platforms. They cover Fliff, PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Underdog, Sleeper, you name it, and they're killing it on all platforms. So if you guys want access to all of those slips, click the link in the description below, sign up to their Discord, and cash out on their plays today. Make sure to subscribe, turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these early value videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.